Yo guys, it's your boy Yellow, the Norwegian hardcore PC gamer, and while I am here yearning for some ice, because the summer is pretty hot and a true-blood Norwegian wouldn't like that, I figured I should not talk about the gameplay. I'll do that anyways now. I'm getting 39 kills here in this game. I'm just Legendary Eagle. This game is kind of old. I played it like a couple of weeks ago. So enjoy me getting kills by enemies running into my bullets. Or enjoy kills that looks incredibly strange, but that is because the demo is broken as fuck. I mean, at one point it looks like I'm killing Sonic, but believe me, it is actually a CT player. Okay, so that aside, in-game item trading update was the tweet that I just read from Valve here. This is pretty darn recent news. So in 2011, they say we added a feature to Steam that enabled users to trade in-game items as a way to make it easier for people to get the items they wanted in-game, featuring in-game economies. This is true. Later down in this little news snippet, they say using the OpenID API and making the same web calls as Steam users to run a gambling business is not allowed by our API, nor our user agreements. This is very interesting, because this is something that we actually all knew all along, but Valve has not done anything, but it looks like they're now going to do something. This is going to get interesting. We are going to start sending notices to these sites requesting they cease operations through Steam and further pursue the matter as necessary. This is very interesting. This means that gambling sites might, for now, disappear, which is kind of exciting, maybe. Users should probably consider this information as they manage their in-game item inventories and trade activity. This is a message from Eric Johnson, and it was just about released as I'm recording this. Now, what are my thoughts about this and everything, really? You people might be wondering. Personally speaking, I don't want anything bad to really happen to T. Martin, Syndicate, or actually maybe more Syndicate, but I'll get to that. It is kind of ironically funny. And also OG. They don't really deserve jail time or a proper punishment, except for maybe a serious fine. The reason for this is because the wide span actual damage that this might have had. While it's hard for me to guesstimate such things, I mean, they were, after all, illegitimately advertising to just about 10 million people about a service in which they own themselves, in which that is supposed to be disclosed. I mean, it obviously makes sense in terms of the error with the interest and the people actually owning the stuff and then not disclosing. Aside from that, also, keep in mind that there might be a serious probability here for them to have all their highlights being made into highlights by illegitimate means. Now, this, in general, probably happens way more than you and I think on YouTube. A good example would be the ratio of people gambling to highlights being made on a serious big amount of channels and then getting uploaded. It happens way too fucking often. And there are even YouTube channels where this happens on the daily, which is insane. That doesn't happen. That's not real. It happens so frequently, it's literally not real unless a guy is fucking like, unless he's like Messiah or something, which he probably is not, okay? So just by making some basic kind of connections right there, gambling is probably decently corrupt because of how open it is, but now Valve stepping in, they might actually clean up everything, and that is going to be very exciting. I personally have almost not gambled at all, but if I did gamble, I made sure that it was going to be a loss, that I wouldn't really, you know, I wouldn't take to the keyboard and be pissed, essentially, okay? It was just incredibly small amounts, and it was just done because it's fun to see my money burn. You know, the flame can be a little bit alluring. I get that, okay? I get that. However, no thanks, okay? Gambling is not really my thing, which is why I've just about not done it at all. I'm probably one of the people on YouTube, as a Counter-Strike YouTuber and player, that has gambled the very least out of anybody. To me, really, the gamble is when I make shitty fucking plays at work in Counter-Strike, okay? Just coming clean, okay? That is my way of gambling. I run out there, I know that what I'm doing when I was fucking dumb, but I do it, and it works, you know, like, to me, that is a gamble of one, and if that happens more, and if people enjoy that, you know what, I'm gonna take that and run to the bank, because the only closure that you people truly kind of need in that avenue is that, you know what, Yellow is playing a little bit risky when he actually play the fucking game. No, he doesn't gamble, and he doesn't want you necessarily to do these things either, and when you rush, you know, all that happens is that you get killed in the game, and you get to respawn, and you might understand that I can't do what Yellow did there because something is missing. Maybe missing the fact that I'm a dumbass and you're not. It might be the thing. So don't get fooled. You are smart. I am dumb, okay? Anyways, back to the main subject here is that, yeah, you know what? I'm happy with Valve finally stepping in. And if you people got a couple of skins that you want to take out, you should probably do that. And hopefully the gambling stuff that will ever take place in the future of CS will be a lot more legitimate. You know, not people getting mass scammed and then everybody get their skins taken away by Syndicate or Team Martin or OG or whoever might be doing these kind of things, in which hopefully everybody have learned something from this. Me personally speaking, this was not really a shock to me. The internet is so loose. There's so many laws that are yet to even be invented, meaning that everything will go down legally. I just, from the get-go, I was like, you know what, fuck gambling. There's probably going to be something there that is going to be fucking terrible, and I don't want to have any part in it. And that is also combining that with not wanting to take a part of a sponsorship, because I know that, like, they got ways of stealing my skins, or they might actually, like, make me being a part of these gambling scams and shit, so no thanks, just no thanks. But anyways, hopefully people enjoy this information. I'll leave the link in the description. If you people want to support me in any way, shape, or form, do become a Patreon. You can even talk to me. As a month change, you will thus become a proper Patreon, so do that if you want to support me. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, and don't get beastified when you play.